Hi, everybody. It's Wednesday, December 4th, and I am wearing my favorite college sweatshirt because I'm getting ready to take my dogs for a walk. And as you can see, I am not wearing any makeup today. In fact, this is the way I usually look most of the time. In fact, the fact that I'm wearing a bra right now, that's kind of a big deal because I wear a bra when I'm going out or if I'm taking a walk with the dogs, but when I'm just in my house, most of the time, no makeup, no bra. Um, in fact, no street clothes most of the time. Um, there's really no need because I spend most of my time with dogs. And then my husband comes home and, as I mentioned in my more recent video, he doesn't really care too much what I look like. He loves me for what's inside. So why am I making a barefaced video today? It's because of Pamela Anderson. Last night I was reading a news article about her, and this is really not new news. She's been doing this for a while, but she stopped wearing makeup. And if you were around in the 90s, you no doubt remember her from Baywatch and Home Improvement and that movie Barbed Wire, where everybody was getting upper arm tattoos with barbed wire around it. Really glad I was never into the tattoo thing. But anyway, Pamela Anderson was a sex symbol in the 90s. I personally still think she's a very beautiful woman, but she's stopped wearing makeup. And the only thing that I have seen her wear lately that looks maybe like it might not be her is her eyebrows. It looks to me like they are drawn on. But other than that, no foundation, no concealer, no eyeshadow, no mascara, no lipstick. And she says it makes her feel free. And I notice that people usually don't have a problem with men who don't wear makeup. In fact, we make fun of men who wear makeup. For instance, J.D. Vance. I've seen many comments about what appears to be eyeliner. And no doubt, when I wear eyeliner, it makes my eyes stand out, and that's nice and all, but I don't really feel like putting that on every day. And I don't really feel like that should be expected of anybody. But many people in the comments on that article that I was reading, they were all saying, "Sorry, Pamela, but you need makeup." And it's women, really. Women that were saying this. Like, why? Why? Like, who cares if she's wearing makeup or not? So, that's why I'm making this video. I was actually a little inspired by this story, especially given that we have all these predatory types that are infesting our government right now, or very soon. And there are a lot of women out there who've decided that they're not going to date or they're not going to get married. As you know, if you watched one of my recent videos, I'm happy to be married. I'm happy with my husband. He's not a jerk. But I can understand why younger women would not want to. There's quite a risk now. Everything from not being able to get divorced to getting pregnant and not being able to get the right medical care, and having a lot of people who can't get pregnant trying to tell you what you should or shouldn't be able to do with your own body. So I don't blame women for not trying so hard to be attractive. By the way, I want to show off a couple of things. I've added to my musical collection. You see I have many guitars in the back here. I'm still not a very good guitar player, but I have a bunch of guitars because when I first started learning to play, I had what they call gear acquisition syndrome, or GAS. Not all of those are mine. A couple of them belong to my husband, but he plays worse than I do. So, but I did recently acquire this. I got myself a big cowbell, and that's because of Mangy Fetlocks. Because somebody from his channel came to mine and told me that my song needed more cowbell, and I don't have any. I haven't had a need to use the cowbell yet, but it's coming, believe me. I also bought myself a pair of tambourines. This is one of them. Maybe I will enlist my husband to play it, because that is one thing he probably could play. My husband cannot sing. The only song that he can do is Detachable Penis, which is a song by King Missile from the 90s. It's all spoken. It's a very weird song. If you've never heard it, I recommend looking it up. But anyway, I did make a song today. The melody is not really fleshed out, but I made some lyrics. And it was inspired by a comment that I was compelled to make last night when I read this one woman who was just going off about how Pamela Anderson needs to stop going barefaced. And I said, well, it's a shame they don't make concealer for ugly personalities. Because you could be the most beautiful person ever. But if you're an asshole, then it's not very attractive, is it? So I decided to write this song, and it's called You Show Your Ass When You Diss My Face. Bear with me with the melody. Like I said, I'm not very good at this, but here are the lyrics. These days life is tougher. It's harder to impress. Aging makes my face look rougher. I don't look as sexy in a dress. Still I try to be brave, face the world with grace. So I want to offer this humble message. You show your ass when you diss my face. May not ring your chimes, may not give you a raise. You might shrivel up like a stack of dimes when I venture into your space. Still you should consider when you hurl your shame at me. That log inside your eye makes it difficult to see. No, life is harder. You must take joy where you can. I sure ain't no one's martyr in figuring out life's big plan. I just think it bears a mention as we run the human race. Even if I don't make your dick pay attention, you show your ass when you diss my face. On the other hand, never mind. Clearly no one minds the disgrace. If you elected Trump a second time, so go ahead and show your ass and diss my face, because it makes it easier to know who to avoid. I never said I was good at this, okay? But I do get inspired sometimes. And I don't always feel like making parodies and looking for memes and trying to generate AI and putting hours into videos only to have jerks come along and make comments about how ugly I am, or how stupid I am, or how I'm just somebody trying to look cool on the internet. Believe me, I'm not really into the whole look thing. And at age 52, happily married, it's all right with me if you think I look like a cow or a pig or a horse or anything else. Just do it somewhere else.